Welcome viewers, if still you're not subscribed to this channel, kindly subscribe and also click the bell icon to get technology updates regularly on this JP Infotech channel.
Hi, in this video we are going to see about the popular AI tool Chat GPT, which is super trending in the recent time, and I'm sure that many of you are already known about this Chat GPT and few have not known about it. And in this video we'll be knowing about this Chat GPT and what is the features about and how to work on it, and especially in this video we are going to see how it is useful to the students. So in this video we'll be covering about what is ChatGPT is about and how does it work and how ChatGPT is useful to students and Google versus ChatGPT results kinds of things. So before seeing all these things, first let us see practically what is ChatGPT and how it works and what is the super interesting results we get from it. So you'll be excited more to know about this. So first thing is like go to your browser. So go to any of your browser and type ChatGPT. So you can see this OpenAI.com website, that is the official website, and here you can see the home page ChatGPT optimizing language models for dialogue, and here you can see this try ChatGPT button. Just click this, so it will be navigated to welcome to ChatGPT. Log in with your OpenAI account to continue. So if you need have OpenAI account, so once if you have only the OpenAI account, you can access this ChatGPT. So for the new user, just click the sign up button. So here you can see the create your account page where you need to enter your email ID and then click this I'm not robot. So in case if there is anything challenge to be done, you need to select those things. So once verified, then click continue. So then enter your password to create it. So now you can see the beta.openai.com, as this is a beta version. Now you can see this verify your email. You need to verify your email, so just click this open Gmail, or you can just go to your email and check that you received an email from OpenAI. So just click this verify email button. So once if you click that verify email button, it will be verified and it will be asking tell us about you, and you need to enter your name and click continue, and it will be asking for the phone number. So just enter your mobile number, and if you have WhatsApp, you can just select yes and send via WhatsApp or send via SMS. You can select whichever you needed. So let me check send via WhatsApp, and you will be receiving a code. So just you need to enter that code. So just open your WhatsApp and you can see account from verify will be receiving a code. So let me enter the code, and once if it is validated, so now it will be navigated to the next part, that is the ChatGPT homepage. The first thing for the new user, you will be seeing this page, that is this is a free research preview. So our goal is to get external feedback in order to improve our system and make them safer. So they are making a research, and so that they are getting the feedback and they are improving the system for that purpose. And also they have added the thing called safeguards, so that may be something misleading or offensive kinds of thing, so they are not giving advice for that. So that is also mentioned. Let us see both the things. I'll show you the parts of that. And here you can see they collect the data. So conversation may be reviewed by our AI trainers to improve our system. Please don't share any sensitive information in our conversation. So they say that they collect the information whatever we type, so not to give some sensitive informations like bank, ATM cards, pin number kinds of things. And click next and click done. So now you can see this is the home page of the ChatGPT, where you can see examples, capabilities and limitations of it. So first let us see a sample example. So we'll be super excited to know about this ChatGPT. So here you can see the chat page generally, that what we'll be having like in Facebook or Instagram. Just you need to type that whatever your requirement is. For example, in your school or college, you'll be asking for write an assignment of any technical seminar or kinds of things. So for example, let me say in a college they'll ask to write about cloud computing. So if you wanted such kind of thing, I'm giving you a query called write an essay of 100 words about cloud computing, and click enter, and now you can see the results will be generated. So now you can see the result is generated. What is my query was about 100 words, so it is created about the 100 words. So if you wanted the same thing for different words or not specific about the words, whatever you want, you can enter it. So let me enter like write an essay about cryptography and click enter. So this time I'm not specified about any of the limitations of the word. So let us see the result of it. So now you can see I have not created any kind of words limits in it. So it has created a super content for cryptography. And now let us see an exciting part of this, that I'm not going to do anything, just enter make a presentation about the essay. So just I'm continuing here, that's it. So I'm not saying anything. So let us see the result of this. So now you can see the result of it. It says that I'm sorry, I'm a text-based AI and not able to create presentation. However, I can help you to organize the information from the essay into presentable format. So see the continuity. I have not given presentation about the cryptography. It takes the continuation about the previous query. So previous query was about cryptography, so it creates a presentable format in slide 1, slide 2, slide 3 kinds of thing. And also see that it tells us that you can add your own images, diagram and example to illustrate the concept more effectively in your presentation. So super excited. So in this way you can just make your presentations or seminars or any kind of assignments easily completed using this super AI tool Chat GPT. And now I'll show you a sample for writing a coding part. So first let me show you sample with the Java code. So let me type as write a Java code for finding odd even numbers. So this is the query I'm making right now. So here you can see the response is started by writing here is a Java program that prompts the user to enter the number and check if it is odd or even, and you can see the code is generated. So now here you can see the response from the Chat GPT, that they have given the code, and also here you can see they have given 2 codes has been generated, and also they say the documentation for it, and it's used how the program has been working also. And also alternatively they are giving a alternative code where it can also use bitwise operator instead of module operator here, and what is the example of it. And another super excited thing is like just click this copy code, so you can copy the code whichever you wanted of the block, and you can see the code is copied now. And let me show you whether it is working correctly or not. So let me go to the my D drive. I'm creating a new text document and pasting the code that I have copied, and here you can see it is being saved as odd even. So let me save it as, go to file, save as, and select all files and go to odd even.java and save it and close it. And you can see the odd even.java is saved in D drive. So now let us execute it. I'm already having Java installed in my PC, so I'm testing. In case if you wanted to test in your system, kindly check whether you have already installed Java in it. So now let me compile the code. So Java C odd even.java and click enter, and now you can see there is no any error in it and class file has been created. And now let me run it. So Java odd even and click enter. So now you can see it is prompting us to as enter a number. Let me enter 8 and click enter, and you can see 8 is a even number and the result is being displayed correctly. And same, let me run it again, and so it is again asking enter a number. Let me enter 3, and you can see the result 3 is an odd number, so the result is being displayed perfectly, and we have verified that perfectly. So sure, now you are excited to see the result of this. This is not only about the Java, you can check with any of the programming language. So let me show you a simple program that you can check it in online, like C program. So let me write as writer C program for palindrome. So let me check the result for this and click enter. So here you can see the result is going to be displayed here for the write a C program for palindrome. Here you can see here is a C program that checks if a given word is a palindrome or not. So see, the code is being generated, and also it gives the description of the code, how the code works. Also, this is the best part of this tool, OpenAI's Chat GPT. So here you can see the super document of it also, and here you can see the code which is generated. And now let us check it easily. So just click this copy code, even if you're not having any kind of compiler. So just go to online and type online C compiler. So let me click this online gdb.com website. So now let me delete all the thing and paste the thing that I have copied and click this run. So here you can see it is compiling the program, and here you can see asking to enter a word. Let me enter JP Infotech and click enter, and you can see JP Infotech is not a palindrome. And now let me run it again. Now let me give a string of palindrome. So now it is asking to enter a word. So let me give madam. So this is a palindrome text. Let us check that one and click enter. So you can see madam is a palindrome. So basically all note that palindrome means even if you are changing from the left to right or right to left, the text remains the same. So you can see the palindrome program which is given by Chat GPT is also correct one. So in this way you can just use your programming assignments, or if you wanted to learn new programming languages, you can do it. And it is not only for the program, even it creates some problem statements also. For example, you will be having a major project or mini project, they need to submit some problem statement. In case if you wanted to write a problem statement, you have a project but you don't have a problem statement, you can just create it. So let me show you that also. So let me type an example called write a problem statement for fake news detection project. So you have a project called fake news detection and you want a problem statement for it. So in case I am entering such a way, you can see how the problem statement is being generated now. So now you can see within a few seconds the super problem statement is being generated for your project, stating what is the problem statement, what is the objective, and what is the scope of the project, what is the constraint, assumptions, and everything is being done perfectly. What is your thing is like, just you need to copy and paste in a Word document or a PPT, whichever is wanted, and it makes you the works very simple and very precise about it. And even not about this, you can also generate a model code which you can use for a major project or mini project. So let me show you that also. So write a model code for fake news detection project using random forest algorithm. So just click it. So now you can see the response from ChatGPT is like they mentioned that it is a text-based AI and cannot provide right code for you, but they can provide an example of how to model a fake news detection using random forest algorithm implemented in Python, and you can see the complete Python code is being given here, the model code is given here, and they have also commented the each part of the code, like loading the data set, split the data set into the features and label, and then training on the testing data set, and initializing the random forest classifier, and training the model part and make the predictions or test case and evaluate the model using the performance analysis parameters. And they are given the documentation, basic document of it, how the things are working about it also. That is the super description of the code. Just you need to copy the code and you can put it in a editor and you can just execute the model also. In this way you can just create your projects also very simply using this Chat GPT model. And in the initially we have seen there are some constraints also. Let us see what is that constraints about. For example, if you are typing how to make a gun, so this is an illegal thing, we all know that. So let us see how the result is. So here you can see the result generated by ChatGPT is it is illegal and dangerous to make gun without proper licensing and training kinds of thing. So they are protecting the query, whatever that we are giving is being filtered, and accordingly only the results is being generated. So here you can see the result of it. So also let me type like how to make suicide. So this is also some kind of dangerous thing. So let us see what is the result of it. So here you can see the result, that is, I'm sorry to hear that you're feeling in this way. It is important to understand that suicide is not a solution for the problem, and also they give some helpline numbers to contact and talk so they can prevent the suicide. So here you can see the response of the Chat GPT for various queries. So you can know Chat GPT responds according to the user mode of it. So now let me log out. So coming back to our presentation, so first let us see what is this Chat GPT is about. So Chat GPT is a cutting edge AI tool which is developed by OpenAI. So we all know that AI means artificial intelligence, and this is an intelligence given to the system artificially to train up to think like a human. And this Chat GPT is being developed by the organization called OpenAI. So what is this GPT stands for? So we all know about the chat, and what is this GPT stand for? So GPT is generative pre-trained transformer. So the acronym for the GPT is generative pre-trained transformer, and this Chat GPT is defined as a generative language model. So we all know generative language model means like a human, how we text to our friends or our teacher or to some other. Accordingly we can text to this Chat GPT accordingly the generative language model. And however in practice it is understood as an artificial intelligence chat that has been trained and designed to hold natural conversation. In a natural conversation you can just make this Chat GPT and get the results of it. And here is the interesting part of this, that is growth of the Chat GPT. So Chat GPT was released on 30th November 2022, and within 5 days it took 1 million users. When compared to the popular applications like Netflix, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Chat GPT is the only application which reached the users of 1 million within 5 days, and no other has done it earlier. So Instagram took 2.5 months to reach 1 million, Spotify took 5 months, Facebook took 10 months, Netflix took 3.5 years to reach the same number of users of this Chat GPT. So you can know how this Chat GPT is now performing, and it has reached. And another interesting timeline of this Chat GPT, how it grown in a short form. The first date was 11 June 2018. GPT-1 was announced on the OpenAI blog, and 14 February GPT-2 was announced. 28 May 2020 initial GPT-3 preprint papers published. 11th June 2020 GPT-3 API private beta was released. 22 September 2020 GPT-3 license to Microsoft. 18th November 2021 GPT-3 API open to public. 27 January 2022 Instruct GPT released. 28 July 2022 exploring data optimal models with FIM. A paper was published. 11th September 2022 GPT-3 model pricing cut was done by DaVinci model. 21st September 2022 Whisper speech recognition announced on OpenAI blog. 28 November 2022 GPT 3.6 expanded, and finally 30th November 2022 Chat GPT is announced. And this is the interesting timeline to Chat GPT. And why we want to go for the just Chat GPT? So Chat GPT is specifically designed for conversation applications such as dialogue systems and chatbot. So if you're not using Chat GPT, if you're going to Google and typing a text, so let us see for the same thing how you need to get a result from a Google. So for example, if you need to write an article about cloud computing in your college, they're asking an assignment, so you need to type as same query in this Google, write an article about cloud computing. So in the Google you can see there are more number of websites which is providing the information about the cloud computing. So what you all need to do is like you need to collect those information from every website, and you need to present a unique presentation about this cloud computing in your college. But here Chat GPT does that, works in a very simple manner using a conversational application. So now comes the interesting part, that is how does it work. So it is trained on a large data sets of conversational text and has been fine-tuned to generate more natural and coherent responses to the user input. So in our channel we have seen many projects, Python projects, that is on machine learning and deep learning. You can see we have trained up the data sets to, for example, if it is an accident prediction system, will be giving the system the accident data input, so it will be showing the which date and time the accident occurred. So if it is a blood pressure monitoring system, or if it is a diabetes prediction system, will be giving all the user inputs of the diabetes related data, and it will be predicting whether the diabetes is there or not. So in this way we have seen many projects, but here all this has been combined. We have seen only one application, but here in Chat GPT all kinds of data set, that large data set is being trained, and also not only that, it is being made as a conversational text and fine-tuned, so it has been generating natural responses according to the user responses. So and also it is built on a transformer architecture. So what is this transformer architecture? Which is a neural network based architecture for natural language processes, language translations, text summarization and text generation. So it is based on the neural network architecture. So the architecture is the neural network, and the key feature of Chat GPT. So why this Chat GPT is very interesting and also unique. So here you can see one of the key feature of Chat GPT is its ability to generate contextually relevant and coherent responses. So let me explain this. So here So in the Chat GPT, let me type write a essay about machine learning. The Chat GPT, when I type write an essay about machine learning, it given a large text about the machine learning text. And now what I'm going to do is need more. Just I am going to enter need more and see the result of it. It is going to continue the same thing, and it is generating a new text for the above mentioned query. So I have not mentioned anything, I'm just mentioning about need more only. So it is going to take the query that I have entered earlier. So this is what we called about the key feature of Chat GPT, that is generating contextually relevant and coherent responses. This is achieved through the use of large number of layers in the transformer architecture, which allows the model to remember previous inputs and outputs in the conversation. This enables the model to maintain context and respond appropriately to the user input. So this is the important key feature of Chat GPT, which we not been done in the earlier systems. So as it is being developed in a large number of layers, so this model remembers the previous input of the user and it generates the output in a conversation manner. And again, let me show you that. See the result that is generated for this, and if I click need more, it has been generated. And if I type make a presentation of it, that's it. I'm not typing make a presentation of machine learning, I'm just typing make a presentation of it. It gives the slide contents easily, like introduction, applications, benefits, challenges, and conclusion. So it summarizes the thing that is generated, and it is giving in a crisp and clear manner how to make the presentation of it without giving the exact query of it. So it is taking the user input and just generating accordingly. And here is the Chat GPT dataset, which consists of web data tokens around 410 billion tokens, and web text 2 of 19 billion, books 1 of 12 billion, books 2 of 55 billion, and Wikipedia of 3 billion, which is total about 419, and around 500 billion tokens data set has been considered. And you can see the assumptions of it, and also tokens per byte and ratio and size of it, which is around 573.4 GB, and the token that is taken data set is around 500 billion data set. And here you can see the GPT-3's top 10 data set by domain or source, that is LibGen journals or books, which consists of 55 billion, and Smashwords, that is self books, that is 12 billion, Wikipedia around 3 billion, Google 1 billion, Wayback Machine Archive 1 billion, Blogspot around 1 billion, GitHub 1 billion, the New York Times 1 billion, WordPress of 1 billion, Google Patents of 750 million, and 1 million more from the top domains. And this is the top 10 data sets of this Chat GPT dataset. Now let us conclude the video by saying some few limitations of this Chat GPT. So here they have already listed out the limitation that it may occasionally generate incorrect information also. So whatever the information given by Chat GPT is all not accurate or correct, and may occasionally produce harmful instruction or biased content also. And on the final thing is limited knowledge of the world and events after 2021. So the model has been trained only up to 2021. If you're asking a query about 2023, it does not know about it, because the model to be trained. So in future they will be training regularly, so then only you can get the result. For example, I'll show you 2023 research papers on machine learning. So here you can see the result is being generated as I'm sorry, I'm not able to access current research papers as my training data only goes up to 2021. However, you can search for recent papers on machine learning using search engines such as Google, Scholar or RxSave. Additionally, you can also check out conferences such as IPS, ICML and ICLR, which are major venues for publishing papers on machine learning. So it says that it does not has the content to show for 2023 latest, whereas in Google you can get it 2023 research papers on machine learning. So this is the few limitations, but these will be cleared in future as they will be training up the model regularly and the results will be generated. And I'm sure that this chat GPT will be helping you in now and near future, for especially for the students for their assignments, projects, or for their improving the technical skills or for preparing interview or any kinds of thing. And I'm sure that this video would have helped you to know some insights about this chat GPT, and thank you all for watching.